People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like just because of one single game.
What if I told you the biggest name in women's basketball right now might have quit on her team? That Angel Reese, the self-proclaimed Bayou Barbie, the brand builder, the rising star, may not actually be injured at all, but instead running from something much bigger. Because when you look closer at what's happening in Chicago, the story doesn't add up. 4 weeks now, the Chicago sky has been crumbling, blowout losses, empty arenas. A season that was over before it even began. And during all of this, Angel Reese has been missing. The team insists she's just day-to-day with a back injury. But here's the strange part. Nobody's ever explained what the injury actually is. No diagnosis, no timeline, no medical update. Just those 2 words on repeat, day-to-day. That's not how professional sports usually work. Normally, when a player goes down, you hear specifics: ankle sprain, knee strain, concussion. Protocol. Fans deserve clarity. But with Angel Reese, all we get is silence. And the longer the silence drags on, the louder the whispers become. Has she even heard it all? Or has she quit on the season? Let's break it down. In the last month, Reese has played only 3 games, 3. And in E1, the Sky lost by an average of 18 points. That's not just losing, that's being humiliated. And then just like that, she disappeared again, still listed as day-to-day. Here's where it gets even messier. While skipping games with her team, Angel Reese was spotted promoting her Reebok sneakers. In Indiana, smiling for cameras, doing interviews, talking about taking over Caitlin Clark's territory. So let me ask you this. If her back is too injured to play, how is it perfectly fine to travel, promote shoes, and push her brand? That's the contradiction that has fans furious. She's not showing up for her teammates, not showing up for her fans, but she'll show up for herself. And the timing couldn't be worse. The Sky are 8-24, dead last, eliminated from playoff contention before July. This is exactly when a team needs its star the most, to fight through the storm, to at least show some pride. Instead, Reese is nowhere to be found. IT looks less like an injury and more like an escape, like she doesn't want these ugly losses attached to her name. That's what fans are saying, that Angel Reese doesn't want the stain of being remembered as the face of a losing franchise. But here's the twist. Even when she did play, it didn't matter. Chicago still got blown out. So what exactly is she protecting? Meanwhile, look across the league at Caitlin Clark. She's been banged up all season, but every time she tweaks something, the Indiana fever announce the details. They tell fans what's wrong, how long she might be out, and when she's likely to return. That's transparency. That's respect for the people who pay money to support the team. Reese, nothing but day-to-day over and over. That's why people are calling her injury fake. That's why ESPN is already suggesting she's done for the year. And honestly, it's starting to look like Angel Reese cares more about building her image than building a team. Think about this. When her grandmother came to watch her play, Reese suited up. Suddenly the back wasn't an issue. Suddenly, she was available. But when the Sky traveled to face Caitlin Clark in the fever in front of a national TV audience, she vanished. Instead of playing against her biggest rival, she stayed away, but had no problem being in Indiana a week earlier for a sneaker event. That tells you everything. She'll show up when it benefits her brand, but when it's about the team, the grind, or proving herself against the league's best, silence. And here's the dangerous part. This doesn't just hurt Reese's reputation. It hurts the WNBA itself. Fans tune in for stars. They want to see Clark versus Reese, the rivalry everyone's been hyping. But when one of them disappears with no explanation, it makes the entire league look on serious. Ratings are already slipping, and games missing big names only push viewers further away. Perception is everything in sports. Caitlin Clark is seen as the fighter who won't quit. Angel Reese is seen as the star who checked out. Fair or not, that's the story people believe. So what's the truth? Is Angel Reese really injured? Or is she ducking accountability, sticking her image while her team sinks without her? Because right now, fans are losing trust. The Chicago Sky looked lost, and the WNBA, a league desperate for momentum, can't afford for one of its biggest stars to vanish under such a cloud of doubt. Angel Reese had the chance to prove she could carry this league, to show the world she's more than a brand. But instead, she's raising one brutal question. Does Angel Reese even care about basketball anymore?